just a bit of a random ramble. So I didn't know about this until I really Googled it in. So there was this creator, I think this was in the early, I think 2009, 2010, around that time. Danny Chu was making a name for himself in the Japanese culture. He was trying to spread the knowledge about the Japanese culture and what it has to offer to many people, also because he also loves anime. And then there was this name, Jimmy Choo, the famous shoe designer that's now delving into many forms of fashion and fragrance, as far as I know. It took me a while to figure out that they're actually related, because here's the thing, similar to Filipinos when and to Chinese, if you share the same surname, there is also a high possibility that you're not related, and this is a common thing. And I know also in other countries as well, like in the US, you technically share the same name and sometimes the same surname, and you're not related. So here's the thing, it took me a while to figure it out, like maybe around 2015, I guess. I can't remember, this was a long time ago, that he is actually related to the famous fashion designer Jimmy Choo. And then he wrote this blog about his relationship with his father, about the lessons that taught him about the business, of how to start a business, and also taught him how to make shoes. Because if you're not familiar with Danny Chu, he is the creator of the Mirai doll, and it's taking off actually, which is amazing, because before it was only on prototypes, and he would only make them in anime form. So now that he had the physical doll, which I'm really happy for him, because that's a lot of trial and error to build. And also, he's making shoes for his dolls, which is just a full circle moment for him, because your dad makes shoes for people, and now you're making shoes for dolls. This is such a fun thing. I just hope, yeah, maybe one day Jimmy and Choo might actually make shoes for dolls and maybe clothes for dolls. I don't know, just throwing it out there. But yeah, they have a great relationship, and Danny is making a name for himself. And I'm happy. I'm proud of him actually. And he's now a dad, which makes me even more happier. So yeah, it's just a random whatnot thing. Yeah, thank you for listening to my ramble, to my waffling. Thank you. Bye.